Madeira make a range of stabilisers, so I'm going to be talking about Avalon Plus and Avalon Fix. So Avalon Plus is a wash-away stabiliser, so it's used for all sorts of machine sewing and textile art projects. Now Avalon Fix is it's soft and stable, and it has the added bonus of a paper-backed adhesive. So if you're using it for embroidery, machine embroidery, it avoids hoop marks on any washable fabric, and it's ideal for projects that are too small or odd size to be able to hoop. So the way it works is that you've got a layer of the paper-backed adhesive there, so you peel that away and you've got a very tacky surface there. So I'm going to show you how to make this very cute little zipper purse there using the Avalon Fix and also the Avalon Plus. So first of all, what I've done is I've cut up some little squares of fabric there. So I've decided to go with a red theme with this one here. Then what I've done is I've cut a square or rectangle of the Avalon Fix and then just peel that away. You can see where I've already started here, and I've put that on top of my piece of linen. Now with my tacky surface there, I was able to just get pieces or squares there like that and just sit them on top. So the great thing about that is that they will actually just hold in place before I go to sew it. So it's just a matter of just randomly placing the rectangles or the squares that I've cut here on top of the Avalon Fix. And you can see like that is quite a tacky surface there. So you can do this particular technique using threads and yarns and also, you know, random sort of shaped cut up pieces of fabric also. It's nice if they sort of sit a little bit over the edge, like you can see what I've done there. So just like that, when you're happy with what you've done, you don't have to cover the whole piece. It probably is a good idea if you've got a few sort of areas that aren't covered with fabric, because then when we put the Avalon Plus on top, so you can see that does have a nice firm texture to it. There's no stretch or give in that piece of fabric there at all, so that's why it's a very good stabiliser. But we're now going to just sit that on top. Now you can smooth that over and you can see that will now adhere to the layer of stabiliser underneath. So now it's just a matter of drawing up a grid, so you can use a water soluble pen. So I've done a 1/2 inch grid going all the way over and back across the other way like that, and then I've just stitched through the layers. So I'm going through all layers including the linen fabric on the background there. Once I've done that, it was just a matter of then just sitting the piece in some warm water, and the stabilisers will then just dissolve. So once they've dissolved, you can rinse it again in some fresh water, and you can just hang that out to dry and then give it a nice press, and then you're right to do whatever you want with it. You can make a cushion, great for clothing. It does have a nice sort of frayed effect, textured effect with it there, or you can do what I've done and make a nice cute little zipper purse up there with your piece of fabric. So that's using the Avalon Plus and also the Avalon Fix, and they do come in a very handy 3-metre roll. It's got a lovely little case that you're able to reseal again to keep your stabilisers nice and clean, ready for sewing.